Hey y'all, it is Stacy with Wilshire Collections. Come on in and tell me hello. Happy Wednesday. No, Thursday. It's Thursday, y'all. Happy Thursday. Come on in, tell me hey. Hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm at home today still. Not in my normal crafting spot, but I have a little project that I've been wanting to do all year, which is only a month, but still. I wanted to do it in January, and here we are. It's February 1st. Have I done it yet? No, but you know what? We're doing it now. So come on in. Let me get it pulled up over here and get this sent out real quick. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hey, Sheila. Hello, hello. Hey, Tabitha. How are you guys? How's it going? I've missed y'all. Oh, I left my water. Where did I leave my water? I have to have my water. Talk amongst yourself, please. I'll be right back. I think it's right next door in the other room. If it's not, then I won't worry about it. Yep, it is. It is, it is, it is. It is, it is. I feel like I cannot go live without water. Hey, Alice. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Lori, I missed y'all too. How's it going? Hey, Tammy. Y'all come on in, say hey, sprinkle this video. We're going to do a little DIY project. We're going to chat and catch up because I've been gone for a few days and I missed y'all. Hey, Lisa. Hello, hello. So y'all, I feel like it has been, can we just talk about this? It has been a crazy, January flew by, but then kind of it didn't, and it just felt off, you know? Like I have not crafted from Wilshire Place in over 2 weeks because we got all that snow. We were snowed in for a week. So I brought all my stuff here home, set up this little makeshift table so I could craft, and I was going to pack all of this up, take it back to Wilshire Place today, and I ran out of time. So I am going to be going there tomorrow, but I thought, you know what? This is all still set up. So I'm going to pop on from home. Oh, good. Julie's so fun. She's buying her craft supplies for the craft night in the DC coming up. That's awesome. Hey, Kelly. How's it going? How's your cruise? Are you having fun? Hey, Sue and Angela and Debbie. Oh, I'm so glad you love the printables. Thank you. Yes, new printables came out today, February 1st in the Printable Club. If you've already seen them, let me know if you love them. I'm so excited to hear from so many of y'all. Anyways, January just felt like an off month, and I'm really looking forward to February and a more normal-ish routine. So then we went straight from snow to, I was out of town for my mastermind meeting. So I just got back from Vegas yesterday. I'm glad you love them, Janice. Yay! And so anyways, now it's February and we're going to get back to normal, back to business, back to whatever around here. So I'm excited. But this project, you guys, I have wanted to do this. I was going to do it the first week of January, then the second week, and then the third week. And then, you know, you ever have a project like that is in your mind, but you keep putting it on the back burner? So I'm going to use this large piece of wood. This actually came from Walmart. It's almost 16 inches by 20 inches. I love that it's like the panel look. Now, if you look real close, I've got some nails in here. I'm going to tell you why here in a second. Yes, you can still sign up for the Decorating 101 workshop. We've still got the page open and you could watch the replay, Stephanie. I think if you comment decorating, it's still set up and it should send you the link. But yes, I've been at Mastermind and now I'm ready to rock and roll. But yes, you could definitely still do that. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad you love the printables. I'm so excited. So how many of you guys, I know we always talk about this, but I didn't get to really fully talk about it yet this year. How many of y'all pick a word of the year each year? Every year, I've been doing it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th year. Yeah, 6th year to pick a word of the year. And I pick it as just my word that I kind of want to focus on for the year. So I've shared a book that I've read that kind of helps me pick my word of the year. And there's several things that I do to kind of narrow down my word of the year. So I picked my word of the year for 2024. I'm going to show you what it is. Okay. Finally, Kelly. Yes, finally. She knows I've had this laying at Wilshire Place for a month now saying, I'm going to do this. So my word for this year is intentional. And I'm going to be intentional and finally make this project. Hey, Tanya. So anyways, intentional is my word for 2024. And there's many reasons that I picked this word. I can talk about it as we kind of get going if y'all want me to. Your word is peace. Jennifer, I love that. Michelle's word is purposeful. Yes, if y'all picked a word of the year, tell me what yours is. So my friend Stacy Haynes, another Stacy, I have known her, oh my gosh, I don't even know, 10 years, probably 11 years. We used to be vendors together at a local store. Back in the day when I was painting furniture, she was making signs, and that's how I originally met her. And we have been friends ever since. Anyway, she is an amazing sign maker. Her business page is Anchored Soul Designs. So for 6 years now, I have ordered my Word of the Year sign from Stacy, okay? So I have one of these from the past 6 years, and I've been holding on to all of them. I always write on the back 2019 Word of the Year, so I will remember what year it was from. So I've got this collection of these signs, and what I like to do in the current year is I like to set this on my desk. I mean, you could set it anywhere that you see every day. I believe, cultivate. I love these words. Trust. Oh my gosh. Consistent. Oh, what a great word. Determined. That's another good one. I love to set mine on my desk because I am at my desk every day, except for maybe sometimes on the weekends, but most days I'm at my desk. So I like to set whatever current year, but then I'm like, what am I going to do with all these old ones? So I'm going to make a little something for my walls because, got to have cute stuff for the walls, and this would be perfect in my office or my craft room or what have you. So let me show you real quick my previous 5 years words, okay? And y'all, Stacy set us up with a coupon code. So if you go to her website, hold on, before I get too caught up because y'all are going to be like, where is it? What is it? I've got a special link and a special code that y'all can use. And when you get to her website, you go to the area that says custom signs, and you'll see the little signs, and you can just put in the word that you want, and she will customize you a little sign. Okay, so let me put this here. So if you use code Wilshire Collections, you'll get 10% off your order, okay? And she has a ton of other cute signs, and so that will work for any. Let me see if it'll let me pin that comment. Did it pin? Did it pin? You can also type the word anchor, ANCHOR, and it should send you that same link to your Facebook. Oh my God, I keep putting my arm on that nail. I'm gonna puncture myself. Oh my gosh, you guys have some amazing words. Let me know if that works, if somebody comments anchor and if that works. Oh, my trip was so good, Wendy. I'm gonna tell y'all some stories and we're gonna chat about it. Okay, real quick, flourish was my word 2019, okay? This was the first year that I did that, or that I did word of the year. 2020, I picked the word believe. That was a hard one to pick, but this was a very, very, very transformative year. And also, y'all, for me and my life and my business, think about 2020. We all know what happened. In 2020, think about how many times the word believe came up over and over and over in my life, y'all. This word, it was my word for sure. 2021, I picked the word thrive. Okay, I see a bunch of y'all typing anchored, and Lori says it worked. Okay, cool. Cool. Or not anchored, just anchor. ANCHOR. Okay, so then thrive was my word in 2021. I have reasons behind all of these, and I could tell you so many ways that they kind of showed up in my life. Who remembers this one? 2022, the year of change. I fought this. I did not want to pick this as my word of the year. I was not happy because I do not like change. Well, I did not like change until I picked this as my word of the year. And then I realized, oh wait, change isn't always a bad thing. Change can be good. And so many things in my life started changing in 2022. Personally, physically, business-wise, all the things, okay? Oh, good. I'm glad the link's working. Yes, y'all check her signs out. They're so, so cute. If you have a beach house or like beach coastal decor, she lives down in Florida now and she has so much cute coastal stuff too. Okay, so change was 2022. Last year, 2023, my word of the year was focus, which also came into play a lot throughout the year. So that was 2023. And then last but not least, intentional is the word of the year for this year. Yes, change was a huge year, Sheila. I know you were here. You've been here for all of that, but it's just, I love it. I love it so much more than just a, whoa, what's happening? What? Why did I just get fireworks behind me? I've never seen that. Did I cause that? Did y'all cause that? How do I make it happen again? Y'all, I've heard somebody say something about fireworks, but I did not know how to make them happen. What was that? That was fun, but I don't know how it happened. Somebody tell me how the fireworks happened. But that was like, baby, you're a firework. Okay, I'm not going to sing. Okay. I have no idea what that was or how it happened or why it happened. Literally, I don't know. 2 thumbs up causes fireworks? I don't know, y'all. I don't think so. I have no idea. I caused it, but how did I cause it? I'll never be able to repeat it, y'all. Who knows? Who knows? Thank you guys for the stars. Y'all are so sweet. I've never had fireworks on my live. It was cool and also frightening at the same time because I wasn't expecting it. All right, you guys, so here's what we're gonna do. I am just gonna stain this board and I've already attached some nails because all of her little signs come with hooks on the back too. But I had to like take some time to get them the way that I want them. And then probably, I don't know, I may have Anthony help me replace them with smaller nails because a couple of these did go through to the back and I'm going to have to add a hanger right here so that I can hang it. Thank you, Melanie, for the stars. You guys are so sweet. But anyway, so what was I saying? I don't know. Thank you, Jam. What are y'all doing today? You sending stars, you causing fireworks. Y'all are on fire. Make the heart sign, what, like Taylor Swift? She does it like this, all right? What does that do? Oh, my Lanta! What? What? I had a sign in each hand and crossed your arms up by your shoulder with them. What? I want to cause the fireworks again. Come on, fireworks. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'll never be able to do it again. Somebody said 2 thumbs up. Come on, Facebook. Okay, now I'm just looking like a fool. Okay, y'all, let's stop before I just, whatever. Okay, I'm going to put some of the raw umber paint on my, just your index fingers straight up. This is the last thing I'm trying. Now look like windshield wipers. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay to see what I did at that exact moment in time. Because I'm not going to sit here and just look like a fool. I mean, I look like a fool on most lives. It's fine. But, all right, let's chat while we stain. How does that sound? So this is super easy. But I hope it inspires you guys to, A, pick a word of the year. And even if you don't have 6 signs like I do yet, you can start collecting them. Find a way to display your one from this year. And then you can build upon it, okay? I'm a hot mess. I don't even know. All right, so I'm going to take a baby white and I'm just going to get in my brown paint and we're just going to go back and forth. And then let's talk about Vegas, baby. You want to talk about Vegas? Oh, thank you, Mackenzie. You got a photo. Ah, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I have no idea either. So anyways, went to Vegas for my mastermind meeting. If you don't know what a mastermind is, it is like a business coaching group, but so we're all online entrepreneurs. We all have businesses. Some are similar businesses. Some are totally, different and whatever. Thank you, Sandy, for the stars. Y'all are just so sweet. just all kinds of businesses. But it's run by Sarah Williams, who owns Framed Monogram, if you guys know who Sarah is. And then she also has, she's a business coach and teaches people how to start and grow like their subscription box business. So anyways, there are 20, I believe, right around 20 of us in this mastermind. And we get together in person 3 times a year. I'm just doing my staying right around these nails because I'm not about to take those out after I work so hard. And so anyways, we get together 3 times a year. Where's my trash? Oh no, come here, trash can. I really don't like not being in my normal setup. I feel so discombobulated. And so thank you, Robin. You're so sweet. We get together 3 times a year. This was our first meeting of the year. And, it was in Vegas. So I have been to Vegas several times before. The last time I was there was 6 years ago with Anthony. We went for his birthday one year. And, you know, first of all, have you ever been to Vegas? Tell me yes or no below. It's the wild, wild west, y'all. It's different. It's a different kind of place and atmosphere. I am not, let me just say this. No judging, right? This is a safe space, right? If you don't like to do this, that's okay. But don't be judging me because I do. But your girl here, she loves a slot machine from time to time. I don't have slot machines in casinos where I live, which might be a good thing. So when I get an opportunity once a year, sometimes I never get an opportunity, but when I do, listen, I love it. I love, oh my gosh, the noises, y'all, it's just so exciting. I love it. So anyways, but yeah, it's just yes, it's cray there. It's cray. It totally is, but it's fun. And the hotels are beautiful. I mean, you could not be a gambler and you could go and just go see shows and walk around and see all the hotels and people watch. I mean, you could just book a trip just for the people watching. We saw some people, y'all. We saw some people. But we had a lot of fun. We did not have just a ton of extra downtime. So we didn't get to go see a show. We could have one night, but we decided we would rather spend time hanging out with each other and talking and catching up and going to the slots. And we went to some fun dinners, but we stayed at the Paris Hotel, which is right on the Vegas Strip or whatever, right in the main area. So everything, you know, supposed to be looking like Paris, and it had the, you know, fake Eiffel Tower and all of that. So we ate at the Eiffel Tower restaurant one night, which is up at the top of the fake Eiffel Tower. It's very fancy, very pricey, but it's beautiful, and the food was delicious. It's, you know, you get up there and you've got views of the city and the Strip and everything. So it was really a nice, neat experience and kind of fun just to treat ourselves. So we did that one night. We let's see. One night we went to this Giordano's, I don't know how you say it, a pizza place that was like Chicago style pizza. That was our first night that we were there. And okay, Vegas for me is 2 hours behind Nashville time. Okay. So, right. Yes. So when if it's 6 o'clock in Vegas, it's 8 o'clock at home. Okay. So we were hangry by the time we got to the hotel, got checked in, and we were like, okay, let's venture out to go get some dinner. So it was just a small group of us that night that went, because everybody was kind of coming in at different times. Yeah, he would love to be there for the Super Bowl, but with the price of those tickets, ain't happening. Plus, I told him, I said, I could not imagine how busy it's going to be. And we talked to some of our Uber drivers about how busy it's going to be when the Super Bowl starts. You couldn't pay me enough to be in that town during that time. But anywho, and so what was I saying? Oh, so we were like, okay, we found this like pizza place that's supposed to have amazing like deep dish Chicago style pizza. So we go, we put our name in, and they're like, it's going to be like 45 minutes. And we were like, oh, we're so hungry, but every place was on a wait. So we were like, fine, we'll wait. So we just walked around and stuff and whatnot. Well, I think it was 7 something when we sat down, which is 9 something my time. And we were like, thank goodness, we finally got a table. And our waitress comes up and she's like, just to let you know, our pizzas take 45 minutes to an hour to make. And we were like, like just keeling over at the table. We were like, what? She was like, yeah, you know, they're all whatever. So she's like, but if you order like appetizers and salads, those will come out, you know, first and fast and whatever. So we were like, give us all the appetizers, all the salads, or we're going to pass out at your table. So it ended up being like a long, long ordeal. We were so hungry by the time it came, but it was very good. I personally am not, I don't like deep dish as much as I like just like a hand tossed pizza. But I can recognize a good deep dish when I have one. And if you like that style pizza, highly recommend. It was definitely good. So we did that. That was fun. And we went to, where else did we go, y'all? Oh, we went over to the Bellagio, which is right across from the Paris Hotel. So the Bellagio is the one that is known for having the big fountain show out in front, which is really, really pretty. So we watched that. We could see the fountain go off from our hotel over and over, but we went over one night and watched the fountain show go off. And then we went and walked through the Bellagio because they've got this really pretty conservatory area that they change out, I guess seasonally. I don't really know how often, but with all these flowers and statue things, and it's beautiful. So we did that. And then we also went to, oh, I couldn't even imagine, Janice. I'm sure it was crazy. Yo, I'm blowing through these baby wipes like a baby with a blowout. Sorry, inappropriate, but it's true. It's true. I'm making a sign, Roxanne, that I can use in my office or crafting space with some of my word of the year signs. I'll show you. I'll hold it up here in a minute. But right now we're just staying in the board and chatting. Mostly, I just wanted to get this project done for myself because it's been on my list. And so y'all get to sit here with me and hang out while I do it. So, but I hope it inspires y'all along the way too. And I hope you get yourself a cute word of the year sign. This big sign is from Walmart. Walmart. Same color too. Oh my gosh, so funny. Oh, bye Kelly. Have fun. Enjoy your last few days on the cruise. So anyways, we did that. That was fun. And then the other fun dinner that we did was Vanderpumps, which y'all, I literally had to ask some people. I'm like, who's Vanderpump? Like, because some of them were like, oh, Vanderpumps. And I'm like, I have never watched whatever she was on, Real Housewives. I've never watched that. Never watched Vanderpump Rules, but some of the girls do, so they were excited about that. But the restaurant, it's also in the Paris Hotel. Super different type of menu, as in like I couldn't read or understand half of the words. We were like having to look it up and Google things. But I know the premiere was on the night that we went. That's what they said. That's so funny. But the food was delicious. It was really, really good. So definitely recommend. It's a really cute, like it would be a good, if you're on a girls trip, it's definitely kind of a good girls night, you know, spot or whatever. So that was fun. Also, I know I posted on the page, but Vegas Market was going on, which Market is like the big market for buyers for businesses that have a wholesale retail license, okay? So you have to have a business license, but you can go and basically shop all these different booths, for lack of a better term, showrooms or whatever. So I've been to Atlanta Market a couple times, but I've never been to the Vegas Market, but it's similar. So we went to that. Well, people were kind of going at different times and whatnot. So my friend Marissa and I were going to go. We were like, okay, we're going to go, whatever. Well, we thought that someone had told us you can take the monorail from the hotel to the convention center where Market is. So we looked it up and Uber was going to be kind of pricey. So we were like, well, let's check out this monorail. And it was like $13 for a round trip monorail. So we're like, cool, let's take the monorail. So Marissa and I asked the guy, like, okay, which way do we go? We're trying to get to the, he's like, you just want to go? I can't remember now if we were southbound or I think southbound first. Southbound and get off at the da-da-da stop, kind of like navigating the subway in New York, you know? So we're like, okay, cool, we got this. So we take this little monorail ride. We get off at the convention center and we're like walking and I'm like, where's all the people? like, this doesn't feel like market. This doesn't feel right, you know? And it was like building like 1, 2, 3, something or another. So we text some of the girls from the mastermind that we knew were already there, and we're like, hey, are y'all in building 1, 2, or 3? And they were like, we're in building C. And we're like, there is no building C. And they're like, yes, there is a building C. And we're like, no, there's not. We're at the convention center. So whatever. So finally, one of the girls in the group drops her pin, her location. And we were almost 2 miles from where they were. We went to the wrong place, y'all. We went to the wrong convention center. We were like, are you kidding me? So the monorail that we were on did not go to the place that we needed it to go. And there was like no one around, y'all. I'm talking, we got off and it was just like the 2 of us in Vegas. Like, there were nothing happening clearly at that other convention center because it was dead. So we were like, you've got to be kidding. So we literally hopped right back on the monorail. And then the girls that texted were like, did you take the shuttle? And we were like, no, we took the monorail. And they were like, there was a shuttle out front. And we're like, shuttle, monorail. I mean, you can see how that would easily get confused, right? I'm just staining my sides right now, y'all. So yeah, so we had to ride the monorail back, but it was funny and we got good laughs out of it because you gotta just, but we walked so far to get to the monorail. Then we walked after we got off the monorail, then back to the monorail, then all the way through the hotels to get to where, well, we thought we were going to take the shuttle until we found out the shuttle had stopped running. It stopped running at 11 a.m. and it was 11:30. Had we have not taken the monorail, we would have been able to make the last shuttle. It's fine. We ended up getting in an Uber. So it ended up costing us $50. No, more than that, because we had to Uber there and back. I don't know, y'all. It was funny. So we Ubered, made it to Market. But then you get to Market, y'all. I know you think, oh, it sounds like so fun. And it is. It is so big and overwhelming. Like, ABC buildings, 3 buildings, plus this expo area, multiple floors, multiple showrooms. Like, you really need to spend multiple days if you really want to do everything and see everything. Now, some showrooms are not going to pertain to you and your business, you know, like they have furniture showrooms, mattress showrooms, jewelry, clothing. This one was mostly home and gifts, so not as much clothing, but there was jewelry and accessories. So you wouldn't go to all of them. But I had a few vendors that I know, y'all. I mean, of course we did that, right? I had a few vendors that I work with for the decor boxes that I do. So I wanted to go see them. So we did that and got to see a bunch of stuff in person. And then we just walked around to some of the other ones. But to be honest, we got tired. Our feet were hurting. I was getting a blister on my foot from my new pair of shoes. Don't ever do that. Don't ever buy new shoes and then go somewhere for the first time wearing them where you know you're going to walk a lot. Why did I do that? I know better than things like this, y'all. Thank you, Pam, for sprinkling. So that was a mistake. So we did enjoy a few hours there, but then we were like, let's go feed the fish. I'll tell you what feed the fish means, so you have some context behind that. But we were like, shop more, feed the fish. And we were like, feed the fish wins. So feed the fish, y'all, it was my favorite thing to do in Vegas. Okay, sorry. It's getting dark in here. I'm losing light. I'm going to have to go turn on my overhead light. I know, what was I thinking, right? Did I just get that on me? Okay, I think I'm okay. Lord, what was I saying? Oh, feed the fish. Okay, so what happened was, when I went on a cruise this summer with my family, I found a little slot machine that I fell in love with, and it was this goldfish game. So throughout the cruise, when we would have some downtime, I'd be like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go feed the fish. And I would go feed the fish and my little slot machine. Well, lo and behold, y'all, Vegas had the same goldfish game. There was 3 of them in the hotel we were staying at. So those of us Not all the girls like the slots, but the ones that did, I introduced them to the fish game, and we played the fish game all throughout the week. It was fun. And the fish, oh, it is on my sleeve just a little. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. It's fine. It'll come out. I actually won several times. The most I won in any given sit down was $680. It was so fun. That is like big money. Like that excites me very much because I don't go in spending a lot. So that was like big winner. Like Marissa and I were screaming like I had won millions, But then I kept feeding the fish, And I did walk away that night. Don't say that's when you should walk away. I did. Listen, Linda, I did. I did walk away that night, but that was our second night there, you see. So then on the third day, I was like, well, I need to do it again and try again because I thought the fish liked me and thought I was lucky, but I was wrong. Oh no, y'all, I'm going to cause a mess. I cannot even stand sitting down when I craft. I cannot stand it. I gotta go back over to Wilshire Place tomorrow, y'all. I'm done. I'm done with this setup. I gotta stand up. Which is so funny because I always used to sit when I crafted, but now that I've stood for so long, I can't stand it. I did play on their money, and listen, I'll just go ahead and tell you because we're friends, right? At the end when I left, I was down about $100. That stinks, but also I was entertained for 5 days for $100. That's how I look at that. I had my budget. I never went to the ATM. I never took out more money. I knew what I was willing to lose going in there, and I didn't lose all I brought. I only lost about $100, and I think 5 days in Vegas and only down $100. I'm going to call that a win, Would I have liked to have come out ahead? Absolutely. But you know what? I know, that's not bad at all. When I think about the hours I spent hooting and hollering at that fish and saying, come on, fishy, come on, burst, fishy. I'm fine. I'm not worried about it, y'all. It'll come out, just acrylic paint. It was so fun. So, you know what? Hashtag worth it. It's not bad at all. I know, right? It's like an adult Chuck E. Cheese. Yes. Absolutely, especially the ones that have the bonus rounds, and that's what I like, when you get all the free spins and stuff. And I don't even know. Marissa kept being like, okay, so like teach me your strategy. I'm like, girl, there ain't no strategy. I said, you start pushing buttons and see what happens. I don't ever understand what it means and why I won and why. Like sometimes stuff will be lined up and I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, that should have paid me something, and it didn't. But then other times they'd pay me, and I didn't understand why. But I just didn't ask questions, Yes, I had fun, Brenda. That's all that counts. Had a lot of fun. So, all right, y'all. I'm just standing in my corners, kind of trying to make this look a little, little distressed-like. That looks cute. Here's our board. Looks really good, doesn't it? Okay, so now all I'm going to do is take my signs, you guys, and I'm going to attach them to my board. So here's what I'm going to do, though, because you remember how I've got 6 nails on here. I have 6 word of the years, but I really want to keep intentional on my desk where I can see it all the time for this year. So I have another one of her little signs. Oops. That says inspire. I'm making a big word of the year sign, Kelly, that says inspire. This was not one of my words of the year, but it's still just a great encouraging word. So for now, to fill up my board, I'm going to put inspire at the last one, but then after 2024, I'll put intentional on here. So, which maybe I'll put intentional on there for now because I want to get a cute picture of this. But then in real life, I'll change it. Okay, y'all don't care. You're like, okay, just put them on there. All right, so we're going to start with, 2019. We'll go up on the top left. I'm going to go 2019, 2020 was Believe right here. Okay. And then 2021 was Thrive. Uh-oh, did I just do that or was that already on there? I probably just did that. Stacy, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I got the board from Walmart. Where do you order supplies for the vase project? We're doing that one, Anita, in the DC. So if you go to the Decorating and Creating Community Facebook group, I posted the supply list in there yesterday, and it is pinned under the featured tab. So go to the DC Facebook group, head to the featured tab, and you'll find the supply list there. That's the one we're doing for our virtual craft night in a couple weeks. So it's in there. Yes, I have a word for every year. This is my 6th year doing it, Kelly, and it's literally one of my favorite things that I do because I'm not always intentional, or consistent. That should be one of my words one year, but I have been intentional about picking a word of the year every year. Okay, then we had change in 2022, scary, scary change. These are popping, so cute. I love it. And then we had focus in 2023. And then last but not least, we have intentional. Let me see if I can turn this around. Oh, how cute is that? Oh, my Lanta. Uh-oh. It's got, I'll get crooked. I'm going to have to fix it. Isn't that so cute, though? Oh, my gosh, y'all. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Well, when I get it hung on the wall, I'll make sure that they're all straight and stuff. But that is so cute. What? Okay, you know what I love about this? Not only that it's cute, of course, but thank you guys. Thank you. This, to me, represents a journey that I have been on since 2019 when I wanted to flourish. And I did flourish in 2019 in a lot of ways. But this has been a journey, y'all. And I can literally remember why I picked the word that I picked that year, what it meant to me, how it showed up in my life. And it's just a journey, right? It's a journey of both my personal life and my business life, because all of these, which is all one and the same, but you know what I'm saying? All of these are picked with business and personal things in mind. And I don't know. I just think it's really cool. And then what's cool about this year, thank you guys. Thank you. What's cool about this year is I don't know yet, right? I don't know how this is going to show up in my life, but I know it will. And I know it already has, because I want to be very intentional with decisions that I make this year for multiple reasons. And yes, I think I am, Kelly. I think that would be a perfect place for it, for sure. Really intentional with decisions that I make this year. There's a lot of important stuff going on in my family this year and with my family this year. And I want to focus on that. I want to focus on some things with myself and my health. Obviously, I'm going to focus on my business, but I feel like this is the year where I need to be intentional in all my decisions so I can show up as the best version of me for all the people I need to show up for. And so that's kind of the overall theme to it. Oh, you'll need to email support, Onetta, if you're having trouble. It's WillshireCollections1@gmail.com. And so anyways, that's kind of like the basis behind the word intentional for this year. There's other meanings and other whatever. But when you do this and you pick your word of the year, I always pray about it. I always, think on it and whatever, but literally when you do pick your word, it usually kind of slaps you in the face. Like you just know, like this is your word. And I knew that intentional was my word. Then I like to go to Pinterest and I like to put in quotes with the word intentional quotes, things like that. And as soon as I started pulling up all these, the definitions, thank you, Mackenzie. Mackenzie just put the email address in here for you, Onetta. Look up all the quotes and the meaning, the definition. I was like, oh yeah, this is my word. So anyways, I love it. If you guys want to start this little tradition too, it's not too late. Don't be like, you know what? I don't have 6 years. That's okay. Start now and get you a little word of the year sign. You can get these from Stacy at Anchor and Sold Designs. If you comment Anchor, it's going to send you a Facebook message, and you can use code Wilshire Collections, all caps, all one word, for 10% off. It should be pinned right here too. So go get you a little custom sign from another small business. She's awesome and a good friend of mine, like I said, and I know she would appreciate it too. But anyways, this was fun. Thank you guys. Did y'all enjoy this? I thought it was fun. And I really am just honestly happy that this is checked off my to-do list, because it's been sitting here since the beginning of January, waiting to be done. So I'm happy to have it done. I just put little nails directly into the board to hang them. And then I'll have to have Anthony help attach a little picture hanger to the back of the board so that the board can hang. I probably will not get it hung right away, because this is the room that it will go in, but it's a total dumpster fire in here, if y'all only knew. I would turn it around, but there are literally pillows sitting right there that y'all are not allowed to see. February, March, and April. So I can't really show you the room, but it's trashed in here. And we got to get it organized and get whatever. So eventually it will hang on the wall in here. So for now, I'll just find a little cute little place to prop it up or something. So anyways, but thank you guys. It was fun hanging out and chatting and catching up. I will definitely be back to normal. Am I normal? I'm never normal. But next week it's gonna be business as usual around here, and I'm excited to be, back crafting with you guys and decorating, and hopefully some whisper shopping. Who knows what all we'll get into for the month of February, but I'm definitely excited for it, because I know who's normal, right? I just know January did not feel like a normal month at all. I mean, it was just between traveled twice and the snowstorm. Was there even a January? I don't even know. It's just been crazy. So anyways, thank you guys, and have a wonderful evening. Talk to y'all later. Bye.